Hi, class.
Class boring? You teach. You gonna teach anything? Hey,
Ugly. Can't stand her.
you see them pictures on her head?
Girl.
Ugly
I
thing.
seen her come in this morning. That's why she got that hood on.
Whatever. You know what? Hey,
Girl, what is she doing?
I'm trying to turn off that light, girl.
Girl, you stupid.
Oh, girl, I heard she was talking about you on Facebook because she like your boyfriend.
What?
Yes,
Girl,
girl.
I ain't even got the time. For real.
I'm serious. What you want to do about that?
Girl, you had to handle that for me.
Girl, I can bring some darkness in that light, girl. Is that what you want? Okay, I got you. I got you. Hey, teach.
This place is so whack.
I'm for real.
I'm sick of this.
Okay, guys, this concludes our afternoon class. Social studies. Homework is on the board. Copy it. See you guys Monday. Have a nice weekend.
You need to talk to him.
Yeah, girl,
Don't
I'm
talk to
talking
him.
about this
Yes,
fifth
talk
grade.
to
He
him.
gave me stupid class.
I'm for real.
Mr. Liggins, can I see you in the hallway?
Sure.
I'm for real.
Girl, you better handle that too.
Hey, girl. Copy that down off the board for me. Copy that off the board.
Do I look like a slave to you?
Baby girl, don't be, you know what?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Can you imagine being tormented and ridiculed every single day? Being told words like,
You ugly, you stupid, you so worthless.
hearing this so much that when you look in the mirror, you no longer see your reflection, but you see the malicious words they have conformed you to be. And to a point where you can't stand the person looking in the mirror back at you.
Why don't you just go kill yourself already?
That's a good question. I'm so tired, and I can't take this anymore. This is what so many of our young girls have endured for so many years. This used to just happen in schools, but now they've spread it like a virus into the network. Social networks like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram are now breeding grounds for this type of abuse. Many of these bullies are using their own peers as prey. What exactly is bullying? It's a pattern behavior in which one individual is chosen and targeted to make powerless through aggression. To understand it better, we separated bullying into 3 different groups. Physical, verbal, and emotionally grouped together, and cyber. What exactly is physical bullying? Any type of force. It could be me forcefully taking your things, me damaging your laptop. Then the normal kicking, punching, spitting, forceful abuse. As you can see here, we group verbal and emotional together. You can go back. We group verbal and emotional together. The reason why is because of the effect it has on his victim. If I verbally insult you, and that's more than me just saying words, but I'm hitting you at an emotional level. My point I made. Because I want to break you down and make you worthless and powerless. The new rising phenomenon is cyberbullying. Lord, it's cyberbullying. Was joined together with verbal and emotional because with the use of words, whether I'm typing them or saying them, is verbal. Emotionally, I'm going to tear you down, but I'm using technology. So now I'm abusing my privilege to use PCs, iPhones, and iPads. Now I gotta ask you, how many of you have been victims of any type of bullying? A lot of people didn't know they were victims to bullying. Because they let what people say just roll off their back. And teasing and taunting is one. Now, me, myself, I have been a victim of bullying. In between the age groups of 8 and 14, 8 out of 9 students will be bullied. I just so happen to be one. Rosemary herself has been a victim. My victim here this morning that you witnessed also witnessed abuse. Bianca, but she also witnessed it in her own life. Even though we're talking about the phenomenon of girl bullying, he also witnessed abuse in his neighborhood, in his community.
Can you imagine going through this kind of torment? Here we have 3 cases. We have Rena, Vanessa, and Jasmine. Can you imagine being teased, humiliated, called names like Pudgy, Beast, Bearded Lady, even having body hair, or just your overall appearance? These 3 young ladies, Rena, age 14, was surrounded by 8 of her classmates and beaten to death. 7 of them were women, were young girls. Then we have Vanessa, age 12, constantly being humiliated and teased in school and on Facebook, was found hanging by a belt. Investigators ruled it a suicide. Then we have Vanessa, age 12. She was just teased in school. Vanessa went to authorities, and this is what they tell her. You either have to straighten your puffy, natural hair or be expelled from school because it's a distraction. Young Jamie, just the tender age of 10, being humiliated on Facebook at age 10, was found hanging by a belt in her room. Investigators said suicide. 56% of all students have witnessed bullying crimes in their schools. 80% of teens use cell phones, which on a regular basis, making it the most popular medium for cyberbullying. 2 out of every, about twice as many girls are being bullied than boys on cyberbullying. But why do these girls bully?
Causes. Bullies think it's funny, bullies think it's cool. Some people say it starts at home, so we have to give good home training to our kids. Insecure, jealousy, not having a good pair of sneakers, a nice coat, that can be a problem for a child also. Bullies can have a very, very aggressive personality, very aggressive.
Victims of bullying suffer serious long-term effects if the bullying does persist, such as serious injuries, physical injuries, aggression that may lead to revenge, long-term emotional effects, as well as low self-esteem, depression, and even suicide. And the unfortunate event is that it's happening in the backyard of in our backyards, in our own neighborhoods, such as this video that I'm about to show you has taken place right in this area, which I'm quite sure you've heard. I'm sorry. Yes. That's the victim.
Oh, okay.
And then unfortunately, this kind of bullying, we as the media escalates it. Because this is what we want to see, because we do think it's funny. So,
Yeah, it's gonna probably be, the computer's probably be.
I've checked it, it's not.
Okay. Not sure.
I don't think, I think it's.
this young girl that is the bully in this has been on almost every talk show that you can possibly name. Why are they giving her so much attention when she did something so horrific? And this was over a boy. Peers, your own peers boosting such an event.
What she explains in this video is although her scars on her face have been healed, the emotional effects that will empower her life forever. She is ridiculed and humiliated every single day. She is pointed out by her peers, even by strangers. That's the girl that Sharkeisha beat. And she's not the only victim. Her mother has to endure this. She goes to as she states in this video, she goes to the grocery store and she'll overhear people talking about the situation. And she'll tell them, that's my daughter. She'll tell them, that's my daughter. And their facial expressions would change. What this girl doesn't understand is that this young woman, Sharkeisha, was her friend. She didn't understand how their friendship could be destroyed and ripped apart just because of rumors. And that she had to endure this for Sharkeisha to get her point across.
So what can we do to solve this issue? What can we do? Well, maintain a good sense of high self-esteem as parents. Educate their children on the cause and effects of the different type of bullies. That shouldn't be hard to do. Schools can provide awareness of bullying and their consequences. Then invite the police to educate the youth on the legal repercussions of assault on their peers. Don't listen to that stuff, no snitching, the police, this and that. We got to build a better future for our children.
It's girls like Sharkeisha and other people like Sharkeisha that are destroying our youth self-esteem. And by doing so, our congresswomen, our future secretaries of state, and maybe even our future madam presidents are being eradicated by these ruthless juveniles.
Bullying has to stop.
But these young girls can't do it themselves.
They need help from their parents, their schools, the committee, and even the law enforcement officers.
Whether it's an anti-bullying program at schools or strategies we learn at home, everyone needs to know how to stop these bullies.
There will always be someone that will think they have the power and believe with conviction that they have the power to intimidate and threaten others. But
We stand together.
as a mighty force,
We as a people
can watch the
the
walls
walls
of this phenomenon crumble.